You might only think of virtual reality as something you see in video games, but would it surprise you to learn that our national wheelchair curling team is using it to prepare for the upcoming Paralympics?
I can control my curl spin, shoot it out. I have a lot of experience.
Team Canada curlers like Gil Dash hone their skills the old-fashioned way, plenty of time on the ice. But he'd never seen anything like this before.
First, I was completely shocked.
The technology was developed here at Red Deer Polytechnic. The project's lead engineer hopes the simulator gives the team more practice and an edge.
This takes away training environment constraints, training travel constraints, the physical constraints where if you're tapering training before a competition, you're removing a lot of the physical elements when you might only be interested in tactics and strategy training.
Compared to its sister discipline, wheelchair curling has no sweeping, which means the shot is everything. And of course, the VR had to be designed with another obvious difference in mind: sitting down.
To our knowledge, we don't know of any other programs that are developed for seated users in the sense that they actually can see their body in the virtual simulation. And that was absolutely a challenge for the animators and the programmers.
I remember in our very first version, I had modeled a wheelchair and they immediately were like, no, this is a hospital style wheelchair. You actually have to think about who you're building it for and who will actually be using the program.
Have you ever wondered what it's like inside this virtual reality world? Let's find out.
This design is modeled on the competition rink in Milano Cortina, where the Paralympics will take place in March 2026.
I think it's always good to see the lay of the land. It's just one of those things to sort of take out of your mind. You know where it is. So it just takes some of those questions out of your mind.
And it doesn't just look like a curling rink, it has to feel like one too.
A big thing was being able to control the stick position, because if you were able to rotate it however you felt, it would change the physics of the stone. So we got the stick in proper position so that the athletes can use it.
The team took over 1,000 pictures of a hand to get the positioning right. Embracing tech like this is nothing new for para-curlers.
Because we have to be so technical, wheelchair curling really relies on innovation and technology to make them better, to make the sport better, to make the rocks do something. So we have to use technology to be able to make the shots that we want, and that's the really cool part about the VR. It's going to be able to take our game to the next level.
People in wheelchairs are always looking for something to improve upon, their skill, their quality of life, anything that can help us out, even a little bit.
And after Italy, there's interest in using the VR to help develop up-and-comers or even introduce the sport to new people, like me.
Only time I'll ever be at the Olympics, guys.
And embracing new tech to help grow the skills of our athletes may make all the difference in getting a new generation of wheelchair curlers rocking it on the ice. Lina, Elsaadi, CBC News, Red Deer.